Taurus, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to do things a little different this time, and I'm going to pull an oracle card to kind of find out what the overall energy of your reading is. Okay, so the card that came out was a narrow pathway. It says tread thoughtfully. So let's find out more about your story. So I'm going to do a modified Celtic cross, starting with your present energy. Let's find out what's crossing you. Tell me about your, okay, these cards are popping right out. Let's find out about your past. Once I have all the cards down, then I'll start interpreting, and then I'll do some clarifying. Very interesting cards so far. What else is influencing this situation? I'm getting a lot of communication cards coming out. I mean, two, but they're pretty significant communication cards. Tell me about your potential outcome. Interesting. Okay. So here, interesting about a pathway, because you can actually see that they're on a path right here. So your oracle card that came out was the narrow pathway. Tread thoughtfully. You are moving away from something here. So let me talk about what it is that I'm seeing. So in your present energy is this judgment card, which indicates a final decision is being made on your part. And that really relates to what I'm getting is some sort of battle. So there was some sort of fight, some sort of disagreement, something along those lines that you're either making a decision to continue and work on things, or you're making a decision to move away from things. What you are being encouraged to focus on is actually self-love. So finding out what that right decision is for you, what is going to make you happiest, is what the universe wants for you. It's not about putting somebody else's needs first. This time it's about putting your own needs first. In the past, you hit a point where you were just tired of waiting. And so what I'm getting is that you were tired of waiting for things to change. There was something about this situation that was very stagnant. It was not moving forward. It was just kind of a constant day in and day out situation where it was just a repeat. It was almost like a Groundhog Day. You would have a fight with somebody, you would make up. Then you'd have a fight with somebody, you would make up. The same person, same situation. It would just keep repeating itself. Your strength, though, with the Queen of Swords is in actually being able to cut this type of energy loose from your life. And so not necessarily the person. I'm not getting that you're cutting the person out of your life, but you're putting an end to that cycle. You're at a point where you're done. You're enough. You've had enough. I can see that here with the Judgment card, and I'm definitely getting it with the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, that energy is somebody who kind of knows what they want, knows what's going to make them happy, or is working towards it and is cutting out things that make them unhappy or really stop them from being truly happy, maybe not necessarily unhappy. In your near future is the Page of Swords in reverse. So this does indicate to me that there is some sort of break in communication. There's something here not being communicated, but what I'm getting is break. The communication is stopped. And I'm getting that again here with the Page of Wands, which is interesting because the Page of Wands in reverse indicates that you're not taking any action. When it comes to this situation, you're not communicating and you're not taking any action towards it. So we'll find out a little bit more when I clarify, but it looks like you're actually walking away from this situation from what I can see so far in the cards. And what you're actually moving towards is what's going to make you happy. That's what this Nine of Cups represents. This is your wishes fulfilled, but this is your own singular wishes fulfilled. This is not the wishes fulfilled of this relationship or kind of what you were expecting from this relationship. This is you focused on yourself and making sure your needs are met. In this hope position, because it's definitely coming through as a hope, is this break in anxiety, depression, sadness, whatever it is that you've been feeling, all these negative feelings that you've been feeling. You're hoping that that's going to come to an end with this decision that you've made, not to allow this type of cycle to keep repeating. So what I'm seeing here is that what I'm getting is that the other person in this situation, take it as it resonates. This could be a romantic relationship. This could be family. This could be friends. I'm not getting one clear type of person coming through. But what I'm getting here is that it was a very unbalanced up until now. And that's a lot of where your struggle resides, is that you were putting in more than you were getting out of this situation. But there's going to be a point in time where that's going to flip. And when it does, this 10 of Cups actually comes into play, which indicates that things are going to work out. Now, take that as it resonates. Working out as far as this relationship could continue. You could be able to mend the relationship, or working out that you know that there's a better future in front of you. So let's do some clarifying, starting with the Judgment card. Yeah, the Moon. So this indicates to me the reason that you were able to make a final decision is because you're at the point where you're starting to really see things as they are. And that's what's allowing you, you're stepping back from the situation and looking at it objectively to make sure that you're making the right decision. But you realize that you have everything you need in front of you in order to make this decision. Tell me about the Six of Wands. Three of Swords. So this is definitely coming across as some sort of battle. Heartbreak. Definitely, you're done with that. You're done with whatever this negative energy is. You're done. Tell me about this Queen of Cups. Getting the Queen of Wands. So this is about you taking those actions and those steps necessary in order to make sure that you're taking care of yourself first. So that's really, the universe is very you driven at the moment. They want you to be focused on you, not so much other people. Tell me about this Three of Wands in reverse. So I'm getting the Two of Swords in reverse, which tells me that this, again, this is a decision. So you're sitting in this energy of making that final decision. In the past, you were definitely contemplating that decision. So this is not something that you took lightly. This was something that you really thought about before you decided to do. Tell me about this Queen of Swords here. So I'm getting the Star card in reverse. It's kind of exactly what I was saying before. If something isn't working out for you, then you're going to cut it out of your life. The Star card represents, again, wishes fulfilled. So this is the major arcana to the Nine of Cups that we have sitting over here. So this does indicate to me that you're just at a point, if it's not going to make you happy, why pursue it? So, okay. Page of Swords in reverse is being clarified with the Emperor. It tells me that this other person in the relationship, male or female, doesn't matter, but this is somebody who was very dominating, somebody who very opinionated, had a lot to say about how you lived your life, and had a lot to say about how this relationship was going to progress, or even just what the boundaries of this relationship were. I mean, I think we've all been in relationships, even friendships, family members, things like that, where one person is a lot more dominating than the other person and has some pretty high expectations without actually wanting to put the effort in. So it's that energy that you're moving away from, that you're just not engaging. Okay, so clarifying the Page of Wands in reverse. I got two Knights. I got the Knight of Wands and I got the Knight of Cups. So there is, okay, so there is another relationship here. If this is your love life, this is another offer of love that's going to come in, and it's going to come in pretty passionately. It's going to be somebody who kind of comes in, sweeps you off your feet. And that will happen when you finally stop putting energy into the situation. So it's one thing to take the steps to say, I'm not going to allow this to continue in my life anymore. I'm going to focus on myself. But then it's another thing to really action that and to not allow it to continue. But it looks like when you stop allowing this energy into your life, this negativity, things improve. And there's an offer of love here. So this could also be this person kind of changing their tune. Maybe he or she didn't recognize what they were doing, and once you made them aware of the pattern of behavior, they make a change. If it's not that, then this is definitely somebody new coming into your life. So let's find out about this Knight of Cups, or Nine of Cups. Okay, so, interesting. So I got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, which tells me, again, when you stop putting investment and energy, you're not focused on growing this current relationship. You're not invested right now in this relationship. You're more focused on your own self and what you need and what you want in your life. So let's find out more about this Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay, I got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So the Nine of Pentacles is coming across as a very solo energy. So I'm getting a lot of nines here. You might be seeing some synchronicities. That number 9 might mean something to you. You're hoping that all the pain will end. But it is pain that's attached to you and how you interpret things and the investment and energy you put into things. You don't want to be single. You want to be in a relationship, but you also want to be in the right type of relationship. One that's balanced. So let's find out, let's clarify more about your outcome. Three of Cups. So this is definitely something that's going to make you happy. This is definitely something worth celebrating. Let's see if I can get anything else, because we did have 2 cards there. Anything else on the outcome position? Yeah, 6 of Swords. So this is something that you're going to keep. This is very interesting, because we have the 6 of Swords as the bottom of the deck. So you are moving away from something and you're moving into something. You're moving into the next phase, the next chapter of your life. So, wow. Okay, so kind of back to the beginning, this tread thoughtfully, this narrow pathway. Taurus, you are definitely on a path towards your own happiness. So I hope this resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.